am going to present a seminar topic on soil improvement technique by sand compaction piles. First of all, as we know, Japan is an island country in East Asia. It is very much prone to earthquake, tsunami and cyclones. So they developed a method called SCP method to improve their soil stability, which we are going to discuss in the seminar. So let's get started. What is SCP method? First of all, I have to explain what is SCP method. It is a unique ground improvement method developed in Japan, and it improves soft ground by using a casing pipe and forms sand piles in the ground. Coming to the next slide. These are my contents. First of all, I will give brief introduction to you. Then we will start review the literature. After that, objective of the method. Then history of the method, how it evolved with the passage of time. I have to explain. Then types of SCP method, means in the types I will also explain installation procedure, vibration and noise effect, and grain size distribution. After that, I will explain current techniques used in SCP method, mainly in clay soil and sandy soil. How it affects soil parameters, I will explain that. After that, application of SCP method. Next, advantages and disadvantages of the topic. Finally, we will conclude that. Next, reference. Next, introduction. The sand compaction pile method, also named as SCP method, is a method for improving soft grounds by means of installing well compacted sand piles in the ground. It combines such fundamental principles for ground improvement as densification and drainage. Main purpose of this method is densification and drainage. It can be applied to all types of soil in Japan, from sandy to clay soil, by commonly using a single piece of equipment. Therefore, it has been widely used for the improvement of sand grounds. Then, literature review. They are the authors who have conducted that test, and the summaries are explained. Coming to the next slide, I will explain principle and purpose of the SCP method. Principle: to investigate the usability of sand to improve bearing capacity of the soil. Next, to compare the variation of bearing capacities between before compaction and after compaction. Next, to identify the mechanism of improving bearing capacity of soil using sand compaction piles. Then SCP method can also be applied in various execution conditions as a liquefaction countermeasure, which is the main aim of our SCP method, liquefaction countermeasure. Then history. In 1965, SCP method was begun. The history of SCP method began in 1956, when onshore vibratory SCP method was developed as a ground improvement method for cohesive soil ground. Then SCP method was applied to sandy soil in 1961 as a field test to enhance ground's bearing capacity for spread foundation and residential building of complexes for liquefaction countermeasures. Then in 1964, the method then accumulated successful results as a liquefaction countermeasure. Then in 1965, the method was fully applied to offshore construction as a method to improve the foundation of pore structures. Then in 1978, the SCP method's effectiveness as liquefaction countermeasure successfully prevented for the foundation of a tank. Then in 1995, non-vibratory SCP method developed, which employed static compaction provided with a forced lifting or driving device and rotating drive unit for reducing vibration and noise. After that, in 2002, an offshore machine dedicated to implementing this method was put into practical use. Then in 2008, injection type SCP method was developed and practically used. Coming to the next slide, I will explain types of SCP method. First, vibratory type SCP method. In this method, a vibromotive force of a vibratory hammer is used for the ground penetration of a casing pipe, and a winding wire is used to withdraw it. It causes excessive noise and vibration. So this method cannot be used in urban areas, and this installing procedure is as same as the non-vibratory SCP method. So I will explain in non-vibratory SCP method. Except noise and vibration, installing procedure is as same as vibratory and non-vibratory. So I will explain in non-vibratory SCP method. Non-vibratory SCP method. A non-vibratory SCP method can form sand piles statically in the ground instead of a vibratory hammer. In this method, a casing pipe of 400 to 500 mm in diameter is used to create well compacted sand piles, and 700 mm in diameter, and surrounding ground is densified as a result. Then the system for the implementation of this method involves the application of vertical movement of casing pipe as indicated by a wave pattern with a shorter wavelength than the one of the vibratory SCP method. Then this figure I will explain what is point 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. First of all, positioning means set the casing pipe at the predetermined place. Second thing, penetrate of a casing pipe means by operating a vibrator, penetrate the casing pipe into the ground. Third, feeding sands through the hopper. After the casing pipe has reached the required depth, feed sand into the casing through the upper hopper. Next, drawing up the casing pipe. The pipe is forced out. By drawing up the casing pipe, the sand in through the void by compressed air. Then redriving the casing pipe. Redriving the casing pipe while compacting the sand pile pressed out by the vibration, resulting the enlargement. In this stage, enlargement occurs. Then completion. From each compacted sand pile to reach the ground surface by repeating the above procedure. Next slide. This is sand injection type SCP method. This is a higher version of vibratory and non-vibratory method as the passage of the time. So in sand injection type SCP method is a method to densify the target ground by pumping and injecting fluidized sand into the ground with a small sized equipment. By a small sized equipment, we have to inject that. After that, the sand pile is formed. A mixture of sand and fluidized reagent is forcibly ejected by pumping from the tip of the rod, which is penetrate the ground to densify the surrounding ground. To form a dense ground, the fluidity of the rejected sand is well controlled. The fluidity gradually disappears due to the combination of dehydration of the mixture and chemical process of the retarding plasticizer. Next, installing procedure of sand injection pipe. Here also 4 steps are given. First, positioning, then feeding the fluidized sand through rod, then drawing up the rod. Next, completion. First, positioning. Set the rod at the prescribed position and insert it into the ground. Next, feeding the fluidized sand through a rod. After the rod has reached the required depth, pump out a fluidized sand. Next, drawing up the rod. Draw up the rod to the next step. vibration is less as compared to vibration sand compaction piles. Effect of grain size in SCP method. What are the effect of grain size, which I will have to explain? It indicates the grain size distribution of curves of several kinds of sand which is used for this method at various sites. Mainly they take 5 sites which I got from a journal. In order to compare the applicable grain size of sand injection type method and conventional SCP method, they take different sites and grain size distribution of the SCP method described. Basically, it comes under clay and sandy soil and goes under uniformly distributed soil. Coming to the next, current techniques. What are the current techniques used in SCP method? Then I have to explain two lines of each technique. First, several types of SCP machines have been developed and adapted for on-land construction and marine construction for more than 50 years. However, some of them are compaction type, vibrating compaction technique type, static compaction type. In hammering compaction type, sand fed out from the casing pipe is compacted in a similar manner to the pile driving technique by dropping a heavy weight onto the sand in the casing pipe. Coming to the next, vibrating compaction technique. Sand fed into the ground is compacted by vibratory excitation. It has 3 major variations according to the position and type of vibration. This technique has been frequently applied for both on-land construction and marine construction. In the static compaction technique, sand introduced in a ground is compacted by a static rotational and downward movement of casing pipe of a probe. This technique has 3 variations according to type of compaction. Since this technique has several advantages, including quite low noise and vibration, it has been applied to on-land construction, especially in urban areas. Then vertical vibrating compaction technique. In this technique, vertical vibration is placed by the vibro hammer installed on the top of the casing pipe. Next, vertical and horizontal vibrating compaction. It is also same as the vertical vibrating compaction, but in this case, at the bottom, vibro float is installed and in the top, a casing pipe is installed. Coming to the next, vibro compaction device technique. In vibro compaction device technique, it's also same as that for vertical compaction technique, except vibro compaction device is being installed on the bottom of the casing pipe. Then rotation and wave compaction type. In this case, only rotary driving motor is used. Then double casing pipes compaction technique. Again. Application for clay ground and for sandy ground. How it affects in clay ground, which parameter affects, here I will explain. It increases bearing capacity, reducing settlement, increasing passive arc pressure, reducing active arc pressure, increasing horizontal resistance to pile. In sandy ground, increasing bearing capacity, reducing settlement, preventing liquefaction. Coming to the next slide, effectiveness of SCP method. How it affects in replacement area ratio. It is defined as the ratio of sectional area of the sand pile to the hypothetical cylindrical area. So these are the formulas which we have got from that journal. Then coming to the next, for sandy ground, it is less than, the value of SCP, the value of replacement area is less than 0.3, and in clay ground it is between 0.3 to 0.8. The SCP improved ground can be divided into low, medium and high for replacement area. Ratios are less than 0.3, 0.3 to 0.5, higher than 0.5. Coming to the next, then effective effectiveness, stress concentration, bearing ratio. Coming to the next advantages and disadvantages. Yes, ma'am. Advantages. आगे मैम. हाँ. Only advantages and disadvantages, then conclusion. Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, in conclusion, execution methods of SCP method developed in accordance with the requirements of the times, allowing execution in the urban areas, taking the surrounding environment into consideration, as well as execution using a compact machines at site with restricted spaces. Coming to the second point, combined with the development of construction machines, it became possible to purpose of improvement method with reduced cost for a wide variety of target structures. Again, ma'am, reference conclusion. Thank you, ma'am. Ma'am,